What is up, everybody? This is Chico's back, and I'm bringing you another video today on Mighty Party. What this video is going to be about, the event just ended, so we're going to go into the rewards section and just open up a bunch of chests. Before we get into that, let me just open up this chest real quick and then start up another one so we can continue. Get out of this. So the event just ended, guys. It was about, I think, 10 days long, the whole Halloween event, and I tried to rack up as many event sparks as I could. The past videos just kind of correlated with this whole ending of me being able to guide you in the right steps of being able to get as many event sparks as you can, so you can get to this point at the very end of being able to pretty much purchase whichever chest you want, and then however many that you want. So before we get into this, I also want to highlight on the fables in the very left corner of the screen. You see where it says fables and there's a 5 on there. If you go ahead and click that, it actually gives you things that are going on right now. So unique offer, event sparks times 1.6. There's a unique summon for heroes. You spend 85,000 gold, you get this soul dust plus 50% gold, and then the rest of this. So I just want to kind of touch on that, just in case anybody had any questions about it. I know that it's always pretty much highlighted with a number next to it, pretty much telling you to go over there and check it out. So that's pretty much what that entails. So without a doubt, let's just go ahead and get into this whole video and why you're here, so we can go ahead and open some of these chests. I'm only going to focus on the legendary chest. That's pretty much the only one that I'm going to open. And then we're kind of just going to go over the heroes and see how good they are compared to the other ones. And the reason for that is not to say that the epic chest or the rare chest aren't good at all. It's just because I have that 11,000 that I'm able to spend. So I'm going to be able to open up 2 legendary chests. And then based off of that, we'll probably get a bonus chest, which means that we'll have 3 legendary chest openings this video. So that'll be really cool. If you don't have if you don't have enough event sparks for legendary chests, don't even worry about it. The epic chests usually have legendary heroes in them, so you can see legendary heroes 2%. That's still a possibility that you can get one. So don't feel discouraged or anything. These roulettes are really fun regardless to spin, because you don't know what you're gonna get, and you don't know if you're gonna get something bad or maybe you get something really good, and then it helps you out throughout your journey playing Mighty Party. So go ahead and jump right into it. We're gonna open a legendary chest right now. So let's go ahead and spend these 5,000 event sparks, roll the dice, and see what we get. Wow, all right. So we got the CHUBA, I think that's his name. Yeah, and so we got 50 of them, which is really good. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get into his stats and everything like that as soon as I'm done opening the rest of these. So let's go ahead and open another one. Click open, and looks like we got another hero for the legendary, which is awesome. So now we have Madam Agony and we have the CHUBA, which is 2 of the legendary heroes specified for this event. And now if you look at the very top where it says bonus chest, you see that the meter has gone all the way up because we have opened 2 legendary chests. So usually how the meter stacks up, I think I know for a fact if you definitely spend 10k, I think that you get a bonus chest, because every time I've played the events, every time I do it, I open chests. I always open 2 legendary chests, and then right after that I always get a bonus chest. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click open at the very top. And this is going to be our last spin. And we got 40 of Madam Agony. That would have been awesome to get 380. We were almost there. But 40 is still something. And we have 1,000 left. So we're actually going to be able to open an epic chest as well. Go ahead and open one of these. See what we can get. And we get 85 of the epic under the CHUBA, which is the flesh eater. So go ahead and exit out of here, and we'll go ahead and check those heroes out. Go into squad. So let's look at the CHUBA. So before we get into it, or let's go ahead and just jump into what what he has. So enemy attacks gives -11 to all the order enemies for 1 turn. Super good. If you're going against order enemies, you know, it's definitely helpful. Attacked deals 8 damage to enemies in line and heals for the amount of damage dealt. All right, so that one's pretty good. So attacked. So if he is attacked, he deals 8 damage to the enemies in the line, and it also heals for the amount of damage dealt. So I'm guessing if there's 3 enemies in the line, excuse me, there's 3 enemies in the line, you know, that's 8, 16, 24 damage. You would get 24 health. That's what it seems to be. Vampirism triggered gives +7 to allies, including himself. So that right there is a pretty good ability, especially if you link it up with another hero over here, Red Woman. Ally vampirism triggered deals 8 to 14 damage. And then before every attack, she gives vampirism 5 health to allies. So think about it, guys. If you have 5 of your heroes and they each get 5 vampirism, that's 5 heroes that are activating that ability every single turn. And go ahead with this. That's 35 extra attack to your allies, which is completely insane. So this guy paired up with Red Woman should do very, very, very well online. You know, as long as he doesn't die and you have, you know, some kind of layer of protection, which can go along with Necromaster because he summons the Rotters in front of your heroes to kind of give them that protection for a turn. So that would be a really, really good combo. And we're actually going to go ahead and level this guy up to the max that we can. So it looks like we'll get him all the way up to level 5. Now he has 17 attack and 40 health. Might is 510. Enemy attacks now gives -18 attack to all the order enemies. So that went up a little bit. Attacks deals 8 damage, still the same. Vampirism triggered gives +7 to allies. So that's still the same. So pretty much what went up is his first ability and as well as his attack and his health. So really, really good card we got right there. Super awesome. Let's go ahead and move over to Madame Agony. Let's read her skills. So transforms all wounded units except buildings into Madame Agony's crystals 016 with the ability start of turn increases damage of Madame Agony. So pretty much if you're going against someone, let's say they have 6 heroes that they have pulled out, and throughout the course of the battle, they have all been wounded. If you summon Madame Agony, all those heroes on the enemy side will all turn into crystals for 0 and 16. So they will no longer be, you know, a threat to you. They won't be able to attack because they have turned into crystals. That ability, however, does not affect heroes such as this one, Chernomer. I'm guessing that's how you say his name because of his immunity skill. So his immunity skills, immune heroes can't be affected by any skills, neither from enemies nor allies. So if you're going against heroes like this with the immunity, it won't work. But any other heroes, it'll work it'll work perfectly. Second ability, end of turn, deals 5 damage to a random enemy for each Madame Agony crystal on the field. So, you know, if you, like I said, if they had 6 heroes and they all turn into crystals, you know, 6 times 5 is 30. So that would be 30 damage to a random enemy for all the crystals combined. And then her last ability, Madame Agony's Crystal Death, deals 4 damage to enemy warlord. So if you destroy all the crystals, which there's 6, and you multiply that by 4, 6, 12, 18, 24 damage to the enemy warlord. She's all right, I guess. You know, I have gone against her before, so the thing that really separates her from most is having that ability to turn everything that's damaged into a crystal, just because, you know, crystals don't really benefit you at all. And I'm saying that from the enemy's standpoint of view. And so if I'm an enemy and I'm going against Madame Agony and she turns all my heroes into crystals, you know, I don't really get anything out of the crystals. All they're doing is, you know, giving her attack, you know, boosting her up. but I'm not getting anything out of it. I do get some kind of defense from them, but they only have 16 health. And if you're going against heroes that have splash damage or that constantly do damage, like the Necromaster with his Rotters, where they do 5 damage after each of them dies per turn, then all of those crystals are going to end up going away within 2 turns, and now you have no protection. And so I don't know how she would be really going on a team. I don't know if I would use her. Maybe I'll try her out. But regardless of that, she has 16 attack, 9 health, and we're actually going to start boosting her up right now to see how much that changes. So we get her up to level 5. Now she has 25 attack, 12 health, nothing big. Her abilities, first one, still the same. End of turn, deals 9 damage to random enemy for each Madame Agony's crystal on the field. So that one went up a little. Death deals 4 damage to enemy warlord for each crystal. So that one's still the same. So pretty much, guys, that's the 2 that I did get. If you did get another one, you know, tell me in the comments below. Let me know. This guy, you know, it's just a shorter version of the big boy that we have, the legendary hero. And if you look here, look, guys, we can actually soulbind CHUBA because we have Madame Agony. So we're gonna go ahead and click bind, and now he has gone up 6 damage, which is awesome. We can go ahead and check her too, and we can't soulbind her, unfortunately. But regardless of that, guys, you know, this guy is not really important to me. I won't be using him. I only use legendary heroes, and that's because they have, you know, more abilities, stronger might, and then they correlate with my heroes more. But that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Let me know what you got out of the chest if you did participate in the event. If you didn't, don't even worry about it. There's events, I think, every 2 weeks, something like that. And they're all really, really different and really cool. So if you missed out on these heroes, you know, don't feel bad at all. There's constantly more heroes coming out with better abilities. Not saying that these will be outdated abilities when new events come out, but the more heroes, you know, that come out, the more they have to adapt to the new meta of going against different kinds of heroes online. And so they're always trying to, you know, either revamp old heroes or just create new heroes that have really, really good abilities. I'll probably end up using CABRAS in some of my videos just to see how he does, and I'll probably use him off my videos to see how he does correlating with my team. But besides that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe, and like I said, comment down below. Let me know what you got. Let me know how many of the cards you got. I want to know if any of you got the 380 cards out of the legendary chest, or maybe you weren't able to get a legendary chest. You know, whatever it might be, guys, I really want to know. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next one.